So, um, here we are back with Project Zero, Maiden of Blackwater Part 3. We are now going to do a little interlude with Yuri. With Hisoka still missing, Yuri recalls that she witnessed on the mountain. What she witnessed on the mountain. Fuyuhi taking her own life while entranced by a malevolent spirit, and the bodies of dead shrine maidens washed up at the pool of purification. These disquieting images leave Yuri with no doubt that Mount Hikami houses some kind of horrifying secret. Yuri takes the camera obscura that she found on the mountain and begins searching for a token that will lead her to Hisoka. It's not a good idea, darling. I mean, I understand the sentiment and all, but, you know, you shouldn't be dabbling in this because Hisoka thinks you shouldn't even go anywhere near the mountain.
Suicide, huh? There was no body, right? And you said, what was it? That lots of women's bodies washed up afterwards? I think there have been reports saying something like that before. Oh, well. I'll see what I can find out tomorrow.
I wonder what that was, because it sounds like a phone call, but who was calling who? Was she calling someone? Shadow on water. A dark silhouette standing on what looks like a body of water. The other photos are no good. They're all black, as if they were exposed to strong light. This doesn't tell me anything. Maybe there are more clues in Hisoka's room. The sound of raindrops on the window echoes faintly. I actually don't mind rainy days. Me neither. I mean, occasionally. When I lived in Ireland, there wasn't... It was like, you know, hardly any day without rain. Most days had some rain. So the two of them live in the same house? What is their relationship? Are they like senpai kohai or... What? If I see her through the camera obscura, doesn't that mean that she's dead? Well... This is the storeroom on the first floor. Yeah, that's where I was wondering if somebody lives in a room or sleeps in a room that has no Okay, so the two of them live together, but okay, that kind of makes sense. So, yeah. I mean, I suppose the problem.
Forgive me.
What was that? Good question. Is there something in that room? Let's go check it out. There's an old file on top of some luggage. Akari Narumi. It looks like a report on a shadow reading case, but most of it has been erased, making it difficult to read. Subject Akari Narumi. Client Kyoko Narumi. Personal photo details. Result subject deceased. Nothing I could do. A girl in a school uniform. It's been crumpled up so many times you can't make out the face. Okay. Notes updated. Isn't that the storeroom, though? Oh, first floor, so, okay. It is a storeroom, but on the wrong floor. I find it totally fascinating that people have so many rooms in this house that don't have windows. On the other hand, it means that if this is a living room, you will never find it so difficult to heat it because it doesn't have any outer walls either. Is that the infamous storeroom? Yes, it is. It looks like a shadow reading request. Case closed is written in large red letters. Subject Miku Hinasaki. Client Sachi Iyama. Friend. Token personal photo. Details. Disappeared searching for her missing brother but was found. Mother of one, father unknown. Disappeared again 3 years later. Photographer client is her daughter's guardian. What? Miku Hinasaki. Client is Sachi Iyama. Disappeared searching for her missing brother, but was found. Mother of one, father unknown. Disappeared again 3 years later. So she has one child whose father is unknown. And oh, she's a photographer and the client is her daughter's guardian. Search abandoned. Attempted shadow reading several times, but traces were too weak to follow. Suspect subject is alive, but a newer or stronger token is required. It may be that the subject does not want to be found. Okay. A warm but lonely expression. She looks like she might fade away at any moment. Tsumugi Katashina, family physician. Personal photo, unstable family, tendency to blame herself or strife with her half-sister, bears self-inflicted wounds. Note, strict family may be the cause. Will ask doctor for care after subject is found. Results search abandoned. Contacted by the family. Matter has been turned over to the police. Have been asked to drop the investigation. Her face seems tinged with sadness. She's still missing, but her family has given up the search. Okay. Yuri Kozukata. Personal photo. No client name. Details. Emotionally unstable after family lost in accident. Stopped going to school a few days ago. Neighbors say she left home as normal. Note. Claim to see things others can't. Now received. Now recovered. Taken into custody, observation required. Safely in my custody, believe close attention is necessary. We'll look after her for a while. That's me! High school graduation photo. Just look at that intense expression. I wonder how much I've changed since then. I still have a hard time looking at mirrors. Oh! Okay. Now we know what the situation is with them. Why she's cohabitating. There was a file tucked away in the desk drawer. It contains photos and several sheets of paper. Subject, Haruka Mose. Client, F. Himino. Friend. Token, personal photo. Client and subject used to be cafe regulars. A group suicide was reported at the time of disappearance. Connection unknown. Oh, so it was true that there were 5 girls trying to kill themselves together in a group attempt, but Haruka and Fiyu, whatever her name was, survived. A quiet, gentle girl, seemed keen to please others. Haruka Momose. Compared to her photo with Fuyuhi, she has a somewhat darker expression. Miyu Hinasaki looks like someone else who went missing on the mountain. You know, it's like, when you live in a place where people constantly go missing in a certain area, you don't go to that area. You just stay well away. Miyu Hinasaki, client S. Iyama foster mom, personal photo, went looking for her birth mother, missing since subject's childhood. Uttered something about Mount Hikami, according to her talent agent. Said to possess psychic powers. Client is very worried. A photo of a slender, elegant young woman. So this is Miyu Hinasaki. A cassette tape from an answering machine. That label shows a date and a client's name. A missing person file for one Kazuya Sakaki. I've heard Hisoka mention the name before. Kazuya Sakaki, Ren Hojo, is the client. Personal photo. Known to wander off. Went incommunicado while gathering post-mortem photographs for Ren. Awaiting possible contact. Gives a bad impression. Seems quite unlike Ren. Kazuya Sakaki, he's a friend of Ren's, but I've never met him. There was a journal tucked away in the drawer. It looks like some notes relating to clients. Met with a potential client. Doesn't know whether subject is alive or dead. Says she may have wandered off somewhere, maybe waiting for help. Doesn't want to leave her home in case subject comes back on her own. I tripped up. Said something I shouldn't have asked what she'd do when we find her. She laughed and said, when she gets back there are things I want to tell her. Her smile looked forced. She looked worn down by it all. I should mind my own business. Her? Okay. I'm worried about leaving Yuri alone, but this one is urgent. No time to lose. I have to go. This file is the missing person cases that Hisoko took on. This file lists the missing person. Haruko Momose, this is the girl that Fuyuhi was looking for. I may be able to track her down if I use this photograph as a token. Not again! Really? I mean, really? The first time we tried to find Fuyuhi, we found the first time we tried to find Haruka, we found Fuyuhi, who then killed herself. So, do we really think that Haruka is still alive? I doubt it. Very much so. Hisoka Kurosawa going outside. Using the camera obscura, Yuri found a number of missing person case files connected to Mount Ikami. She's now more determined than ever to head back to the mountain to find Hisoka. Well, let me in on a secret, darling. I think Hisoka's dead. Fourth drop. Why not? Let's buy this. Spirited Away. Fourth drop. Yuri Kusukata. What is that picture? Oh, it's that... Oh, I see. Okay. After finding a missing persons file on Hisoka's desk, Yuri realizes Hisoka has been looking for Haruka Momose. She recalls what Fuyuhi said when they passed the Shrine of Dolls. Haruka, she's here. With this in mind, Yuri heads to the Shrine of Dolls, hoping that if she finds Haruka, she may just learn of Hisoka's whereabouts too. Okay. Haruka Momose. This is the girl that Fuyuhi was looking for. Hisoka must have been trying to find her. Number one, let's check out our camera and see if we can actually update it. I thought I'd bought that other lens. Haruka Momose behind the waterfall. There's a note here, soaked in the water. It's written in small feminine handwriting. I awoke to the sound of water. Should I press on or go back? Oh, Haruka's note. This is the point of no return. If I want to see Fuyuki again. Well, if you want to see her again now, you will actually have to kill yourself. An old stone monument has been set in the rocky hollow. It's covered in moss, so I can't tell if there's any writing on it. It must be a memorial for those who lost their lives in the landslide. Did someone just jump down? Can't see a thing. Or I guess that the difficulty very easy, where it says to enjoy the story safely, means you cannot die. So we'll have to play this again on easy. Wistful Shrine Maiden. She left something behind. There's a note lying in the water. Maybe it's from Haruka. Haruka's note number 2. I came here because of the sunset. It was so beautiful, it made me want to cry. It was the same as the sunset I saw when I survived. The sun seemed to sink into the mountain. I had to come and see it. Melting away into the waters of the mountain seems natural. It seems right. I feel like the others are telling me to... I feel like the others are telling me to. The ones who didn't survive. The sunset is drawing closer. Or maybe I'm drawn to it. Oh bloody hell! Oh my god, she's relentless. She keeps falling.
All of us together forever.
Haruka Momo's appearing into the river.
We all melt away.
Mhm. There's an old signpost here, but it's so caked in moss that I can't read what it's saying. Well, what it does is it tells you to go this way. What is it?
This is the hanging tree, I guess. Certainly looks like it. This is where Huh? What? What is that?
Looming man. Wandering shrine maidens. Murdered shrine maiden. Man gouging out eyes. Oh, that's the guy who fell in love with that shrine maiden and she basically said, no, I won't have any of this, and then he killed her and everybody else. Well then, die, fiend, die. Hmm. Oh yeah, now we're on the other side of that bridge. There's a note lying on the collapsed bridge, such a small such small handwriting. I think it's Haruka's. Fuyuhi didn't see the sunset. Only I could see it. That's why I have to go alone. The light of the setting sun lives on in the mountain. I wish Fuyuhi could have seen it. Oh look, there's the shrine. Yeah. Haruka Momose heading to the grounds. Yeah. That's again those vacantly staring dolls with their white faces and their black hair and kimonos and Haruka Momose entering the shrine. Haruka is somewhere in this shrine. Now the question is, how do we get inside? Because the door's locked, darling. Unless, of course, it isn't. It's not. Is that a thing? Seriously, there's a statue there. And a creepy one as well. Okay, whatever. Let's take a quick break. So let's see. Uh, And I can't even look closely. They are going to get up later on and they're going to haunt me. I know it. And there's another one. You notice I like walk 5 steps and it starts saving immediately, so hey. What is going on here? Because I mean, are these, you know, it's weird that you can't even look at them, that there is no running commentary. Are these humans or are these dolls? A present. That has to be a trap. You got the crush lens, a lens that deals more damage to targets based on its level. To use it, equip it to your camera obscura and press box when you have enough spirit power. Uh-huh. I've no idea how this works with the spirit power, but hey. So maybe actually paying for this other lens was stupid because I can't use it anyway, because I can't use this one either. Okay, didn't want to do that. Haruka. Ever since we survived, I felt like every day could be my last. I feel closer to Fuyuhi than ever. It's nice sharing secrets with her, sharing my guilt. We often talk about the past. I remember a lot of things from back then. Like how her face was the first picture I drew in kindergarten. We split the sheet of paper and drew each other. I remember growing taller than her and how she stayed at my house while hers was being renovated. We often talk about that kind of stuff. Most of all, I remember singing the Song of Memories at kindergarten graduation. I looked over at Fuyuhi, and she was already looking at me, waving. Whenever I hear that song, it makes me want to go back there, to that time. My whole life has been flashing before my eyes. Of all the moments, that's the one I want to keep on living over and over, forever. It could turn into a nightmare if that's the only thing you will ever relive for the rest of eternity. I'm afraid that's not a good idea, darling. Haruka Momose looking at the dolls. Was that Haruka? Is there something under the doll display? Let's take a look. Look. There are stairs below the doll display. Haruka might have gone down there. The wooden grate won't budge. There must be a way to open it. Yeah, I totally get you, darling.
Oh, you found me.
Why does she have white hair?
You can't die either, huh?
I'm not dead.
Ah, you want to go down there. I know you want to die. Before you do, how about a game?
What?
This is you. It's an effigy. Find me, if you can.
Wait, that girl has white hair and red eyes. Is she an albino? What is that? There's something in the photo, yes. It looks like a person hanging from a tree. The photo might be showing me where to find the hidden effigy. Look for the effigy. Match the photo. Okay, tree outside. We need to leave the shrine. There was that hanging tree. That's where we encountered the dude. So... Whoa, did you see that? Woo! Fleeing child. Do we want to go and find the effigy first? Grounds. Let's leave the shrine for now and go and find the effigy, one after the other, before we keep exploring and just getting lost, because we, you know, like ending up with like 1 gazillion side quests. Okay, that settles that. I thought it would be perfectly logical to look for a tree outside, but apparently I am wrong. There's another door here. Unless, of course, the shrine has an outdoors. That could be it, that there's kind of like a yard or something. Okay. What is this? Okay. Also, why are all the lamps lit? Just saying. Film. Did something just fall into the water? It did, didn't it? I can see water through a hole in the passageway floor. Yes, me too. Some of the dolls missing from the shelf are missing from the shelf. They must have been washed away. How? They must have first fallen into the water to have been washed away. There's an old notebook left in the hallway. I decided to conduct a memorial ritual of sending a doll downriver as is described in Mount Hikami folklore. The doll memorial. Here on the mountain, the flowing waters have long been deified. Life springs from the water, then returns to it. All of the bones in the caves beneath the shrine had been laid into the waters. This was probably considered to be a way of returning life to the water. The shrine was built upon the pure water river, with a walkway crossing it. I found numerous dolls at the bottom of the river and downstream. These dolls were likely placed on the water as a form of memorial for those they depicted. Yeah, there's a difference between throwing dolls into the water and throwing women into the water and drowning them. I mean, one is fine, the other isn't. Oh my god, how big is this place? Oh, we just walked in a circle, did we? Okay, I have no idea how that happened, but that was odd. Okay. Masked man. You've got to be kidding me. In order to go through there, I have to go into the water? You can't be serious. Okay, let's not. Let's... I let go in time. I can see the white face of a large doll behind the blinds. That must be the main shrine. Okay. I honestly don't get this place. Okay, so let's go back here again. And let's not get turned around. Let's go over here. You can't go anywhere. Let's see if we can just walk straight through. Okay, yeah, I guess. There is a room behind the shelves with the dolls. Maybe there's a way inside. So that's where the main shrine is. Let's just check the map. Um, okay, first floor flooded sanctum. We can't go out here because... No, there's no going home. There is nothing here. This is a dead end. Hmm. Is this maybe a door? Nothing. Okay, I haven't been here yet. I can see a large doll through the crack in the door. Yeah. Me too. Okay. There are many dolls lined up on the shelves. This room must be where the dolls being offered were kept. Yeah. So we are now kind of sort of behind the main shrine, or maybe inside the main shrine. So what's there? Nothing. Oh no! That's where we came from. There is a tree. Well, actually more than one tree. There you are. It's not the one. Haruka didn't come this way. Her trace led me inside the building. What is this thing? Uh, okay, so how did I get outside then?
You are never much alone.
I've been having those dreams again, where I'm playing with the kids. I started looking forward to playing with them. Sometimes I don't even want to wake up. I looked into it, and the games that we've been playing are actually used to exist. One is called Spirited Away. Everyone hides each other's dolls, and whoever finds theirs last is spirited away. That is, they go out of the game. Wooden dolls were usually used, made from sticks of trees on the mountain. The next game is called Ghost Marriage. Everyone hides their dolls except one person, called the outsider. That person then chooses a partner of the opposite sex and searches for their doll. It's a bit like hide and seek, only the owner of a doll that's found is said to be bound, that is, married to the outsider. However, if the outsider finds the wrong doll, then the owner of that doll becomes the outsider instead. That's a weird game. My theory is that these games are based on actual rituals that took place on the mountain. In my dreams, the games go on until the children disappear into the mist. I wonder what would happen if they took me with them. Well, no, you don't. I mean, you may wonder what would happen, but you don't want to know. I'm telling you, dude. So what else is there? There's an old Japanese-style dresser in the closet. Yeah, so? Can we do something with it? No? We can't? Okay, leave. She does the Aragon. I have no idea how to break this. There's an old document lying in the dresser. It seems to be a record of something. Having sat abandoned for many years, the Shrine of Dolls has now undergone significant reconstruction. In the past, local legends tell that the shrine used so-called effigies as offerings. These effigies are likely the old dolls that were found inside. The road to the shrine was improved, and so the number of visitors gradually increased. There was no end to visitors bringing their own dolls to add to those left outside. Assuming the practice to be harmless, no effort has been made to prevent it. As we were repairing the old dolls, we learned that each of them is engraved with a name. We also found tiny teeth, bones, and small bundles of hair tucked away inside. Were these mere keepsakes, or perhaps something more? The purpose of the shrine has since become clear. It appears these dolls were believed to contain the souls of the deceased, of deceased children, and were likely offered to the shrine as some kind of ritual. We also learned of a cave below the shrine known as the Womb Cavern. It housed several human remains. Perhaps initially it wasn't dolls offered up at the shrine, but people. It seems the cavern may be where the bodies were disposed. We are considering renovating the cavern into storage space. What? Placing the bones into dolls of their own and holding a joint memorial service for them all. Again with the desecrate... Why am I eating? That's what happens when you do these things. Everything goes to shit. Map. So go back left, then through the door. Yeah, okay. Turn back. Can I go around the shrine? No, I can't. So, but I need to go back inside. I need to... Okay, so what do I do now? There is nowhere here I can go. Is there a door that I'm... Okay, let's take a look at the map again. This is the outside. I need to go to the front of the shrine. Okay. I'm missing something here. There's a door here. Where does that lead? Oh, it's also closed by a powerful force. Okay, so then we go this way. And then And there is nowhere else to go. Check. Yeah, but... Okay, so how do I get back to the front of the shrine? Open. Let's take a look at the map again. Okay, so we cannot go through here. We cannot go through here. So... what do we do? I mean, we've got the effigy. Oh, the effigy would be here. There is this flame. Well, I mean, it's a candle, but... honestly, I'm absolutely flabbergasted as to what I'm supposed to be doing now. There's another one of these, but I can't move anything. I mean... I've been everywhere? Okay, look. Oh! That is new. And what was there? Okay, what is there? Okay, in what way did that help? Oh! But it didn't tell us to look. Let's see if we can repeat this exercise over here. Is it possible to draw the camera and aim it while you are looking? No, it's not. Is this a glitch? Let's check something. Okay, I'll have to check because I'm absolutely unclear what to do now, because we have found the effigy. That was our job. Okay, let's see. Fourth drop. So I'm looking at a ba, 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 bum. Yeah, I don't want to watch a video. I want to know what to do, darlings. I mean, if I need to watch a video, then that's kind of pointless. Um, okay, I guess I will actually have to watch a video because I have no idea where to go. Because honestly, we need to go to the front of the shrine. And this is impossible. I mean, am I? No, there is no door on this side, is there? Oh, don't. Okay, don't tell me. Where are we? I mean, seriously? How come? Okay, is this on the map? No, it's not. Why? Well, it's now. It is now, but it wasn't there before, I swear. Unless, of course, I'm blind. Maybe I'm going blind. Now, there's a basement. Do we want to go into the basement? I don't think we do. Is this a door? Okay, I guess we'll have to go into the basement. Because this, if it is a door, it doesn't open. Okay, let's go into the basement. It's not like I'm feeling good about this, because basements... And it's full of water! Great! Have I mentioned that I suffer from thalassophobia? Also, I just needed some calories. They just fall into the water because reasons. Sacred water. Brill. Special film. It is the most effective film at exorcising ghosts, but it takes time to load. Brill. That's for the end boss. Okay. Um, she is tough. You got a mirror stone ×1. Nice. A present. You got a restore lens. A lens that restores your health based on how much damage is dealt to the target. To use it, equip it to your camera obscura and press. Okay. I don't know how to equip them. The girl was sitting in the middle of the doll display. I should try placing the doll there. Okay.
Here, we can play together. Stay until you feel like dying. Play.
Well, I got you there, darling.
Waited for so long.
I have no idea what she said, but I found this effigy on the floor. I should put it back on the doll display. Yes, please do. It's evil. Yeah. Good. It sounded as if something moved beneath the doll display. The wooden lattice blocking the hidden staircase has opened. Yay! Head underground in search of Haruka, which is kinda sorta over here. Was it back here? Where was that lattice thing again? Womb cavern. Man carrying a reliquary. You must not allow yourself to whatever he said. I unfortunately didn't get it. It's forth from the netherworld. It is the netherworld itself. Probably told us don't drink. Well, I did say at the beginning.
You're so full of emotion.
Missed. Yeah, I missed that one. Yeah, I suppose. Water is pouring out from within the cave. There appears to be a big open area inside. How do you actually free yourself, or do you just have to endure it? A black box sits in a hollow along the passageway. The door is locked. The lock is broken. I won't be able to open it. That's problematic. Ooh. It is very effective at exorcising ghosts and loads quickly. It's a film with a symbol of purification. Woohoo, which means that shit's gonna go down very soon. Like, serious shit. Crouch. And as soon as we get a save point, I will actually call it a day.
I need to take my heart into the water, to the depths.
No. You actually do not need to do any of this. Don't. You don't need to take your heart any deeper into any depths. You just don't. Is there just an arm? Is there just an arm hanging from this? Tell me this is a glitch. Oh my god. She's in there, isn't she? I kind of knew that Haruka was dead, but finding her like this... Oh, no, my god.
Haruka! I can still see it. That beautiful sunset on the day that only the two of us survived.
She's still alive! Oh no. Oh no. They drowned her.
Haruka!
Haruka is still alive.
I'm
Quite.
lifting. Stay with me, Haruka.
Okay, and we shall leave it here. Wow. I'm impressed. Haruka is still alive. She must be in terrible shape because what I don't get is how much time has actually elapsed between Fuyuhi coming to Hisoka, asking her to find Haruka, Hisoka getting lost, us meeting Fuyuhi, taking her to the shrine, watching her kill herself, us returning, us checking out the place again, and this whole Ren thing is happening kind of like in between. It must have been happening in parallel. I honestly don't understand what his part in all of this is. Unless, of course, he is the guy who killed the blonde girl, the albino girl, because I think that's his dream. So essentially, how much time has elapsed since Haruka has gone missing and us finding her? Because Well, she would have been, I don't know if the water is potable, maybe, maybe not, but you know, she would be in a very dehydrated state at this stage unless she could drink the water, which I'm not so sure about. But also she would be like, how many days? How much time can you survive without eating at all? Is it 5 days? And she would be so weak now. So I hope that this was just a couple of days, but it has to be more than that. It has to be a week, at least, if not more. Well, anyway, we shall find out how this continues. Project Zero, Maiden of Blackwater on the PS4. I really like it. And yeah, if this is in any way, shape, or form your cup of tea, people are hoping that parts 1, 2, and 3 will also be released on all consoles. Apparently, there haven't been any remakes yet. But Fatal Frame 4 or Project Zero 4, Lunar Eclipse came out in 2023 at the beginning, so about a month ago. I'm looking, I think I want to say March, April timeframe in Europe. I'm definitely going to check this out and buy it as well. If this is in any way, shape, or form your cup of tea, think about supporting Project Zero by buying one or both of these games on the PS4 or PS5, because if enough interest is generated, chances are that the other three will be ported as well. And with regard to how successful this has been, if you want to find out more about the story itself of the making of the first Project Zero, Fatal Frame 1, the Gaming Muse has a really good video out on it. And there I learned something interesting. The first one, which came out in 2001, sold over 1 million units worldwide. It did very well in Europe, apparently. It did quite well in North America. It did really well also in Korea, in South Korea. And it did well in Japan, but worldwide it sold over 1 million units, which is which is probably a huge amount, because let's face it, I mean, console games, at least were in Germany, were kind of niche, because most people had opted for PCs. I didn't know anyone who had a console. No one. I mean, they might have had like a Game Boy in the was that the 80s, 90s, but beyond that, I think most people actually had a PC because, you know, you also used it for work. And I don't know about the United States, but in Europe, I don't think that consoles were the thing of the day at the beginning of the 2000s, but it still sold really well. So it's worth checking out. So if you can find it in your heart of hearts, go for it, and support Tecmo, because this may mean that Nintendo will decide to re-release the other and remake the others as well. So talk to you soon. Bye.